Hello everyone, it's Ali here again, and we are in sixth episode of Stream Saga development. As usual, please, I would like to get some feedback on the sound. If you hear me well, if the music level is okay, and we can start. Okay, thank you. I guess we can start now. So, hello again. My name is Ali, and here we are again for building live vibe coding, live debugging, live learning, and stuff like that. Uh, I will introduce you as usual through my stream. So basically, what we're doing here is just vibe coding together. We're learning new stuff, debugging, chatting with AI mostly, and letting it do the stuff for us. And there is a repository called Stream Framework where you can find all the descriptions about the seasons and episodes we are doing here. The streaming is performed in a serious way. Basically, we are gonna have seasons where each season is a project and each episode is basically individual stream, like this one right now. And also, this repository includes the frameworks for the development. We are not, unfortunately, focusing on them much, but I have a couple of ideas for later how we can automate that and enrich the information in there. So what we are building in this season is basically an application called Stream Saga, where the admin is able to create topics. And each topic is basically a voting or like a voting where everyone can join and propose something, and I'm gonna use that for communication and interaction with you guys later. And now actually we just deployed it live on the last episode, so we can collaborate together on what exactly we are gonna be doing on these streams. We can vote for particular seasons, for particular episodes, or we can vote like for anything basically. And yes, so let me just walk you through the last episode, what we've done so far. In the episode 5, we completed the core functionality. We built the new functionality actually that was not thought of before, which allows to manage topics and close them. And also, what we did is we implemented the security and rate limits. So we basically search what are the possible abuse and attack vectors for our application, and how can we mitigate that. And at the last and the most important for every application is production deployment. We did that on Cloudflare using the Cloudflare workers and the OpenNext extension for the Next.js. And for today's episode, well, basically, I wanted to finish the season as soon as possible because I got a little bit tired of this application. But I was thinking a lot, and I realized that we are not bullshitting here, and we are actually building a real product, real application. So that's why I decided that I'm gonna be pushing this season up to the moment where we all can agree, like, yes, this application works and it makes sense, where it will be usable, when it will be like actually production grade app, which is almost a case right now, but still we are missing a couple of things. And what we're gonna do today is we are gonna start with the connection of the real domain. I purchased a domain, so it will not be an ugly string like this one. It's gonna be a beautiful name, beautiful domain name. And also we are gonna be testing functionality. Like, we have a to-do list here. It's also in the repository, so you can always take a look at it. It's always up to date. And I have a couple of stuff here that I wrote down that we need to fix later. Some of that we are gonna do, some of that we will not, or maybe we will keep it for later for the voting, so you guys can decide whether you want that or not. in the future, and we are gonna test. We are gonna see what else can we find, what does not look good, what is basically any production grade application required to have, and we are gonna work on that unless we are all like okay with the state it is at. So for that we are gonna have to, I guess, like, since there is no proposals and no for the topics that I prepared last time, I think we can wipe the database and start testing everything from scratch, just to make sure that we did not miss any spot, and so we can like basically fix these small things. And yeah, let's go ahead and start right away. So what I want to start with is connecting a real normal beautiful domain. It's gonna be called streamsaga.space, and right now I only connected the name servers, so I only connected the domain from the register to the Cloudflare, so Cloudflare can now basically manage all the DNS records that are available, that are basically on this domain. So as you can see now, Cloudflare takes care of our domain, but it is not connected to anything on the back side. Actually, I use some kind of placeholder over there. So what we are gonna do is we are gonna connect this domain, but this is actually very easy. A couple of clicks. I really like Cloudflare. I'm using it for a long time already, and it's getting better and better with time. And it's just, you know, couple of clicks and everything is available out of the box, so you don't need to worry about anything. It actually does the job so well that and it's also free. Like, I've been using it on a heavy load projects, I've been using it on a low load projects, and I think I have never paid them a penny. Like, probably a couple of times, small amounts, but it's still nothing comparing to what would have cost you that infrastructure on other providers. So yeah, of course you need to keep in mind that if something is free, then the product is you, basically. So just keep that in mind always. But you know, I don't care. So for me, having this amazing tools, amazing availability, even though like Cloudflare crashed a couple of times, couple of months, but you know, like, who didn't? And they are basically handling the whole internet, so it's like good enough. Always important to actually, you know, understand what you're doing. And of course we are vendor locking here, and in case Cloudflare shuts down, you need to be able to react quickly. For that you need to understand what the fuck you're doing, and basically just, you know, do this on a different platform. Like, the risk mitigation here is quite easy. So yeah, let's go ahead, like, let's talking more action. Let's go ahead and find where we have our workers. So it's here, we see the Stream Saga, no production routes, which I don't know what does it mean. Okay, it's because we manually deployed it. We are not gonna be working on CI/CD now, or we will. Well, I will see. I will see if it's not gonna be a big problem. Like, since our repository is open source, I think probably it's gonna be easy to deploy it, or basically configure the CI/CD. But yeah, we will see. Let's start with the domain. What we want to do. We wanted to do initially. So here, there should be a domain section somewhere over here, but to be honest, I don't see that. Connect a custom domain. Yes, it's here. I'll push until it has moved. Okay, that's why I cannot find it, because they just changing their interface as we work with it. Custom domain. Okay, so let's type our stream saga space. Update your Wrangler config file with these changes to keep your local development environment in sync. Okay, I didn't know it's possible to do that in a Wrangler config, so let's do that, because yes, definitely makes sense to keep all the configuration in the file instead of clicking it on the UI. It will be easier for you later to basically, first of all, know what's in there once you have like many projects, and you don't need to keep them all in your head. You can just use the configuration files, and so it will be easier to restore. If something goes wrong, you can always have them, like you will basically always have the versioning of your configuration available. Okay, let's Google it. Cloudflare, Wrangler, custom domain. We will see how it's done. So this is how it works. We basically need to add a pattern and the custom domain true flag in the roads section. So let's see if we have that. We don't, but I think we can add it. Let's try. We have a schema here, so it should be able like to validate everything against it. Let's check if it does. Yeah, property ASD is not allowed. Yeah, exactly. So we basically have the schema validation here, thanks to this property, and now we can like easily just play around in here without being afraid that we are gonna break anything. Of course, considering that this file is correct. So we need an array of objects, right? So it's gonna be looking like this and like this, and we are gonna need pattern here with space and custom domain equals to true. Okay, that should work. So now, like, I'm gonna close this window instead of doing it manually. Let's just try to apply this configuration and see if it works. I don't know if there is a caching right now tuned on the deploy function. Looks like no, it started to build everything from scratch, but we have a small app. It shouldn't take long. But yeah, this is also a very cool thing to work on later, to basically add caches to your builds. This will allow you to decrease the amount of resources you use for building, either locally or remotely, especially remotely, because locally usually like resources cost nothing, but remotely usually pay for that, and it's limited or paid. Okay, so we have an issue here. Hostname streamsaga.space already has externally managed DNS record. Okay, so I just need to add the DNS record that I added before. Let's see. Yeah, this one. Let's see if we can delete it. So yeah, now we need to rerun the deployment again, and since it's not cached, it's gonna be doing everything again from scratch, the building stuff. Might be maybe we can skip builds. I don't know. Wrangler allows that. Probably yes. What we use here: OpenXJS, Cloudflare build, and deploy. Yeah, that's the problem. So basically, in our script for the deployment, we have two commands: build and deploy. So if we will create something like deploy only, then it will only call this one, and we are not gonna be have to be rebuilding it again. But let's just keep it like this for now. Okay, now it's working on the bindings, and it's done. Deployed streamsaga triggers, streamsaga.space is in there. So without checking anything, let's just go ahead and try it right away. Streamsaga.space. Here we are. Amazing. So yeah, you know what? Actually, just an off topic. One of the things I was thinking about for the later as well, if we can, like, productize this app. So instead of just having one admin, we can basically allow any streamer to create their own space, which is like why it's called Stream Saga Space. No, it's not why, but I just like the domain. But now it makes total sense together. We can just have different spaces. Like for me, it's gonna be Ali low dash run here, and my spaces, my topics and proposals are gonna be there, and everyone else can have their own under their own URL or even subdomain like this, or even custom domain if they want. So like this is a potential for the future to make a product out of it. We will see, because you know product development is like, yeah, I wanted to have a production grade development stream here, but the product development is a different thing. But we will see. I'm still like I'm still having this idea in my head, thinking about it every day. So maybe one day I will come up with something meaningful and will share with you. Also, yeah, there are many things that are coming to my head about the ideas what we need to do. I will just write them down and then I will explain you later. So for later, what we can do is the see. Yeah, so now we have our domain connected. This is a done deal, and let's test the functionality from scratch and fill our to-do list with the things that we are missing. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to wipe our database. Let me just make sure that I have some SQL queries left. Select. Okay. So this one is important. I probably need better add it to the readme, so anyone else can use that because it wasn't saved anywhere. Okay, so what we do, this one works perfectly. Let me commit it. Yeah, I know. Copilot is generating commit messages much faster than Antigravity. I don't know why. Does it make like any agentic work under the hood? I don't know. But yeah, like right now it definitely feels much faster for me to type the name of the commit here, but during using Copilot, like I'm usually clicking here, you know, and it's just not enough for me even to think about it, and it's immediately done. So something to work on, Google. Okay, now we are done with this part. Let's let's adjust our readme, or maybe architecture. No, I guess readme is better. So let's just refer readme add info on how to make a user an admin. So while it's working, let's see if we can wipe our database directly from here. I think we can call the command for the reset. I think I even have the command somewhere saved. Let me see. I'm not gonna put that in anywhere basically, because this is like a destructive command. So definitely not advising to use it ever unless you really need it, which is happening now. Okay, let me first verify that I'm connected to the right instance. I don't want to kill my production apps. Creation list. Linked. Okay, so this looks like our app. Now what we can do is actually just check it like that. This link. Yes, Stream Saga, we are connected. Okay, awesome. We're not gonna remove anything that we don't want to, and let's call it like this. Supabase database reset linked. I don't know if it's gonna work remotely. I never tried it, but let's see. Okay, okay. Yes, all good. So what it did is basically clean the database completely, including users, and just reran all the migrations from scratch. And now we have a clean state. Let's yeah, we're not gonna use this URL anymore. And close that for now, I guess. This one as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and check what we have here. Yeah, so you see the tables are empty, and we go to authentication section. Users are empty as well. So let's update the page. Updates. Okay, and if we update Stream Saga, it's also empty, but it works, which is good. So let's test it from scratch. Let's go ahead and sign in. We sign in. We see we don't have any account here available. So let's sign up for one. Name. Are we using names? This is the first thing that I don't like. Let's see. Okay, let's go as well. Okay, let's just type name here, and then we can see if we need to fix that. I think we need to fix that. Okay, my name is Ali. Full name. Okay, streaming, and the password is be super complex. You never know. Yeah, we don't have the reset password button here as well, so this is what we need for sure for the production. So let's just move that right away into our to-do list. We had written this down already last time. So right. Check your email to confirm your account. Okay. First thing, I think we need to redirect user the login page, because like we keeping user on the sign up page. Let's write this down. Gonna put this redirect the user to log in page after sign up. Okay, let's go ahead and see what happened in our database. Okay, so we have a name here. Let's see what happens if we don't provide a name. Okay, so it's a required field here in the UI. Not sure about the app though. It's still generating the commit message. Oh my god, happening with. Let's probably. I don't know if it's anyhow connected together. But right, the Gemini. Maybe as usual, it's an issue with Sign up with Twitch also broken. Okay, thank you so much. I will check that as well. Crazy, crazy. How am I gonna be writing my commit messages now? Like I had so pretty commit messages last year, and please. Okay, let's maybe restart it. Okay, maybe because it's empty. Let's try like this. Because I did not stage my changes, but usually it does not bother Copilot. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to commit stuff with Copilot. Okay, minus 100 points to anti-gravity, guys. My conservatism actually sometimes good, because like I really need that to be working. Let me open the project in Copilot, or in the VS Code basically. Pity, I didn't know. I didn't expect that to happen, and in general. Okay, let's use that. Yeah, you see, immediately. Crazy. Okay, go back here. So we tested the name was provided. Let's see if it was anyhow required. Sign up, name, full name. Okay, so it could have been even empty string, I guess, but well, not an empty, but any string. Okay, we have names. We are gonna test the Twitch a little bit later and see if it also provides a name, because if so, okay, we have something here. Data URL. Okay, let's test other stuff and we will see. So now we received the email, ugly ass email. We need to change that. Let's do something more beautiful. Change email, email confirmation, something. Yeah. Oh, it was here already. Something beautiful. Okay. Just moved it here. And let's check if it works. So the link here is the Supabase, as you can see below on the screen. Is it visible? Let me see. 1 second. Yes, it is. So you can see that the URL here is going to Supabase, but it says redirect to localhost, which is bad. We need to tell it where we want user to be redirected to. So let's find the place in the code which is responsible for that. So origin here is basically getting this information. Okay, so it gets the header origin and or gets the value of this variable, and this variable value is set to wait, what's that? Direct to interesting. I don't understand why is it using this. But let's just Google it probably. Supabase, sign up, confirmation, URL, local. Oh yeah, someone Googled that already. So let's see if we have anything set up regarding this here. Authentication, confirm, sign up. Okay, so we have all the templates here available. Information URL is here. How can we control that? Magic link. Oh, nice. It's a really cool feature. Change email, reset password, re-authentication. What? Okay, so also you're using a built-in email service. This service has a rate limit and it's not meant to be used for production apps. So we have to up something. Recent application, really cool. I'm using it for another project, and they provide a huge free tier for the email sending and receiving actually. But we can keep this for later. Let's just do this. Let's just put here connect SMTP server. Resend com, and we were gonna do that later. Templates, we can fix them now, but first I would really like to see how this confirmation link is being created. I guess for that we are gonna have to run a local instance and see what's happening here in the header origin, or maybe even no, locally it will always end up to localhost. No, it doesn't make any sense. We need to somehow show it here, I guess. Try again. Same data. Lol. It's sending the passwords in here like that. I mean, it's a post request, so everything here should be encrypted. There is no other way, I guess, to send it, but funny. Hmm. Yeah, with this React actions, server actions, I think I need to update my knowledge a bit because I don't even know how can I debug them. I'll just chat. Maybe we can throw like print that to console. But there is one thing, but yeah, it's probably good to cover it right now. Let's just try to debug this. Say it's called sign up the data. Let's see what's happening here in the origin. What can we do with that? Also probably let's see happening with the URL. Well, and let's deploy that. And in order to be able to see the logs, we actually have to enable them, and they are only enabled like for a certain amount of time, which is like a downside of the Cloudflare, yes, and from one perspective, but you can like enable them forever, but it's not free, because logging may be really a pain in the ass. In general, it generates a bunch of data, most of the time useless data, and people just don't use it. And instead of, yeah, you can see observability events here. We have some limits, like we can do maximum of 100,000 requests per day for free, and also the observability events to 200,000 observability events, which is basically logs. So we are gonna have to enable them in order to be able to see them. Do that. We can like turn this live, and we can just start listening to the logs, and we can stop whenever we don't need them anymore. So let's go ahead and do another sign up again. I wonder actually what's gonna happen if I'm gonna sign up later for the already existing account. Shouldn't it just tell me that it already existed? But probably it's not that big of a deal for a production. Okay. Okay, so we call the sign up. It should have printed something. And I don't see anything here. Doing it correctly. I don't know. I remember doing it like that before and it worked. Does not seem so. Let's try something else. Go here and enable the logs. Okay, yeah, we are not gonna be doing that. So what it asks us is to enable basically the logging in our configuration. I don't want to do this because I don't want that to persist over the deployments. That's why we are gonna just do it manually now in the UI, and once we deploy a new version, it will just disappear. Is what we need in that case. Okay, so events can take up to 2 minutes to appear in the dashboard. All right, we still don't have it here. So let's try again. Let's try again and submit our form. Okay, we have the request here available. I'm still not sure if it's printing the console. There is a way. I'm 100% sure because I've been doing that already before. Probably need to get to my Google friend again. I call the console log in Next.js plus OpenNext plus Cloudflare workers, but they not appear on observability dashboard. Something somehow else I can an event. Oh, maybe. So we'll see. Maybe the API is different for this one. So Cloudflare workers logging requirements. You must ensure logging is properly enabled in your configuration. Um, Still nothing, right? Okay. Sampling. Logging structure JSON. Maybe that's why. Yeah, so they have a queue also, queue service, which we can use for that. And it just suggests to send the structure log. Well, let's do that. Probably it's because of this. Usually do structure log, so yeah, maybe. Um, Part. Move this third part and add it like this. With structure log now. Maybe we can even like call a warn. Maybe the log level there is tuned wrongly. Let's just redeploy that. And we are gonna have to also tune the logging again. Enable basically. And I think we're gonna have to open this one more time because there will be a new deployment and it's already connected to the old one. Okay, we have a new deployment ready. Get to observability, enable it again. Sampling rate is 100%. Include invocation logs. This is what it basically does. The only thing it does. Okay. Now they are enabled. Let's go again and check it. Fans. Thing. To attempt. And we have nothing. I have all these new emails. I'm gonna have to Google that file. I remove assets and redeploy. Log start to work. Okay, they promised to fix that. Apparently, it was not fixed. Okay, I guess we don't need assets now. Maybe we can just remove that. Let's see what it holds. Oh, need them. Our Y stuff. Okay, we can tweak it a little bit. We can remove assets, debug, and then turn it on. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, I guess. I'll keep this link. I'll contribute to this later because it definitely work. But let's try our weak hack here. I'm gonna also make only deploy command here. Oh, yes, yes, please. Cool is it? Um. Okay, let's remove the assets from here for now, and deploy. We're gonna have to enable the logs again. Okay, let's go live. Test again. Okay, you see it's ugly now without any assets. We have nothing else. We need to test it. How? Not always everything goes according to your plan. Will it work? So it doesn't even have like JavaScript assets? Oh my god, no, it won't work. So we can't use... yeah. Let's turn it back. JS assets are not working as well. So... yeah, Cloudflare. I was selling you for half an hour here. And now you show this. And... well, let's find another approach. Like we can use these queues. Crazy. Let's see if the queue is defined. We need to do something with that. I think we need to do something with that. Still. Yeah. For the other. Still nothing. Okay, let's try and use these queues. I hope it's not gonna be a hard part. Cloudflare workers. So queues are only available in the paid plan. there is a bug with Wrangler. Doesn't show on pre here. Are the other options? Queues good, but they are also paid feature. Okay, Wrangler tail. Oh no, okay. Dedicated logging. Let's try this Wrangler. I'm gonna return. I already did, so I'm just gonna redeploy again. And we can try this command. Maybe it will be printed locally. You know, only with these streams, I actually realize um, the time that's required to build stuff. Because usually I'm like in kind of a maniac phase during the development. I just don't understand what's happening all around me. And here, like, I'm kind of controlling the time. And I see that it's already 1 hour since I started, and we didn't do anything, which is crazy. But yeah, as I told you before, I'm gonna be grinding this up until the end. So maybe if I'm gonna like really get tired of it, I'm gonna be just doing some, emergency episodes, like completely unrelated, so we can like have fun on different stuff. Because like there is one thing I really want to try and do it with you guys, but I wanted to like finish this up first. Um, yeah, let's see. We have this npx Wrangler tail. Let's see if it works. Connected to streamsaga, waiting for logs. Okay. Go again. Assets are back. Can I remove this stuff? Go. Okay, we have these logs here as well, but it does not show us anything from the console. Doesn't work. You can do something like echo server, where we will be just sending requests with data and it will be just printing it to us. Like one way of doing it as well. Really crazy stupid way. I don't know. We can try this value storage of Cloudflare. Always free, zero latency. Let's try those. Us. Durable objects. I don't think we can browse them, right? Or we can. Containers. That. Oh, cool. Cool. E. Okay, let's do that. Um, let's do workers KV. What do I need to do? KV 8. Log store. To access your new KV namespace in your worker, add the following snippet to your configuration file. Would you like Wrangler to add it on your behalf? Yes. Pending name? Yes, please. For local dev, do you want to connect to a remote resource instead of local? No. Okay, now we have it. Let's see it like this. Yeah. So it's there. Do we need to deploy? I don't know. Base. Yeah, it's here already. We can see the values here. Now let's see how we can put values there. Done. Okay, I guess we need to read type gen. Should be available. Yes, you can see we have it available here. We can put like we did with the rate limit. Let's ask. Command. Oh, here. Edit. Use it pro, please. What's the other option? That. How do I use or just ask use or from this file from files Cloudflare and .e that set there. I should be in the fast mode, I guess, because now it probably prepare for me like a top note. Come on, very easy. I don't like it. Yeah. Just use fast. Still not fast. Thinking too much. Maybe because of the model. Let's try again. Now. Let's use something like thinking anything on it. Fast on it, please. Do it quick. It wants to. Oh my god. You know why? I was using a different. Oh, we just spent last 30 minutes useless completely. I was writing this in a different function. 30 minutes of your and my life. Yeah, probably I have to do that on my edit, something like this, like part or something like this. Notes for the future. Crazy. I only figured out because I saw the function here, like that it's doing something for the Twitch function. Crazy. So okay. So the problem is here we have sign up and we did not actually pass anything, any URL, anything. And oh my god, I can't believe it. Let's just redo everything. I'm gonna just try again with the console log, but in the correct place. We will see, but we basically don't pass anything anyway, so go ahead and remove everything again and see what's the problem here. So sign up to read about it, and we will start a new Gemini. How can I pass a direct URL to so it has some mail redirect to. Okay, let's then have this environment variable. I don't know if it's gonna be automatically logged in, and so let's for now transfer users to this login page and see if it will work perfectly, or maybe if the user will be authorized already. Okay, let's just send it to the root, and we need to set up this variable. We are here. I'm gonna do it in the .env file. And we are gonna have to set it also in the Wrangler as a variable for our production. And now that we have it here, let's go ahead and test it. Oh my god, this is so cool. It just You know, with the tabs, it automatically also jumps on the code and removes stuff that you don't need anymore. This is crazy. Like, this is completely new experience for me. I like it a lot. Um, so let's see. Let's see if this will work. It would be pity to only be able to fix part. Spend like a half an hour for this. I got crazy. Let this happens. Okay, we are up again. So let's do the sign up one more time. So here, close all this, and let's see the latest sign up email. Wait, it's not here yet. Maybe we got into spam already. No. Okay, this one, new one, and it says localhost 3000. It's because I think Wrangler is overriding our variables with yeah, using var defined.env. Okay, I think we need to use different command, or maybe like specify, not use env. Um, again. So I'm using locally, and it gets my app deployed correctly. However, here is my local and variables. There a way to enable that without removing my and.local logs. So let's copy logs from here. I guess it's using during the build env dot. Yes, so it's used build process. Let's just copy paste it and let AI handle it. To address this without removing your local file to process. Cool. Not env variable. Both. Just me renaming the file to the development. Do that now. Let's try this. And let's try again. Okay, we have errors now, which is probably good. Yes, good, because we can now set up two different .env files. Let me just fix a couple of things. Environment file, and just basically blue. Okay, so now I have a local env for the deployments, and development env for the development. So let's see what will happen next. It should be good now. So basically, since I was locally deploying everything, it was just using this .local variable. Now for the dev environment, it will be using the .development, and for the deployment we'll use .local. Okay, I think this is bug. Please create an issue. Happened. Would you like to report this error to Cloudflare? Well, let's try again first. It's not sure. Okay, so the build was done. Now it's deploying. By the way, next stream is gonna be tomorrow at 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Central European time. So feel free to join. The only real mistake is the one from which we learn nothing. Yes, my friend, yes. Exactly. But we can learn from that, you know, like you need to be more careful with what you do, like not just having a God syndrome or something, like you can just vibe code everything and you don't need even to look at the code. This is basically and basic, but yeah, AI could have done this better for me. I could have just told him, you know, like go ahead and make a console log for sign up function, and I'm sure it will just do it much better than me. Probably I'm not needed anymore in this. I am the stupid and slow piece of this whole development process, you know. But at some point, yes, at some point, no, we'll see. Okay, so let's go back again, grinding our sign up form as I was dreaming about the whole day today. Again, signing up. Actually, I don't like also the design here. So now that we are grinding every fucking pixel, we can do that as well, I guess. Why is it white? Or like, or let's keep it. Are we keeping it or are we changing it? You tell me. Okay. And no, it's again local host. Oh my god. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I thought we already passed way past this. Okay, gonna do. I guess we have to have to. Can't believe it. Try cancel logging this. Maybe it will work this time. And I will also, just to make sure, include that in our sign up form, because why not? Let's just do it here. Just to make sure we have updates actually happening on our server, because like I cannot believe anything already anymore. Okay, we have the build. It's getting deployed. If you like to watch me doing stupid stuff and talking to AI, consider giving me a like. Okay, we are go again. Let's go ahead and use this Wrangler tail. See if it works. See if any of this works. So we have like 3 different places where we can look at, or maybe 4. Let's do that. The more the merrier. Gonna enable those for one session, deployment session, and let's go. Hey, come on. Time enabled. Deploy. Go. It's here. Here. Going live. We are updating. Oh, look, it's here. So it is being properly set up. Maybe the problem is then with this variable itself. So like, okay, we did something correctly. Let's try and see what's gonna happen. In the console. Okay. So I have logs here. And it says that we are definitely doing what we expected. So here's the new link. Does it have? No, it has the old URL. So it basically just wrong, just a wrong variable, or I don't know like why it does not work. Let's go and open Supabase documentation for that. Finally, we cannot trust anyone. Neither, like if the documentation doesn't have it, only source. Yeah, I mean even the source code probably properly. Okay, now we need the sign up, right? Sign up. Use a redirect URL, and when the user confirms the email address, they're redirected to the site URL by default. You can modify your site URL or add additional redirect URL project. Okay. So there should be a site URL. What? No, site URL. We are in creation. Possible to set it in how? Is it expected? Is set like by environment variable? In local deployment yourself will produce configuration file. See below for more. Okay. So it should be here. Ah, okay. So that's why. We have it set up here, which should be basically a it's crazy, guys, really crazy. But yeah, we learn. Oh, sign in with Web3. They have sign in with Web3. Crazy. Finally, something interesting. Spiders. We need to enable that immediately. Where is it? Web3 wallet. Come on. Yes, yes. All of them. We will work on that as well. Okay. Let's add it here. I didn't know it existed actually. Pretty cool. We're gonna use that for sure. Okay, so the problem was that apparently there is a global configuration on the Supabase which have to be manually set up, and we need to update it here. And then for the local deployments, we need to override this. This is crazy, but I guess there is no way around it. So let's just remove all this stuff. We don't need that anymore. And by the way, logs work. So you can see it here clearly. Everything was good. So let's remove all this stuff that we added here. And make sure we clean up after ourselves. Do we need to keep this KV public URL up? We can keep that, right? For now, we already added it everywhere, and it's usually useful. And the key value storage, I don't know. I don't like it. Remove it. Garbage for now. KV move focus, or we're gonna use this later. Something else. Okay. Scripts. Deploy that. Gonna remove this from here, and we are gonna regenerate our types so we don't have it anymore. Okay. Let's deploy. And then we'll be able to remove it completely from the project. So yeah, guys, as you can see, it's easy to just vibe code stuff. It's very hard to make it production ready, production grade. You need to test it. You need to work a lot on that. And yes, maybe everything will be automated later. It will be 100%, but for now, we still need some of the development, human development mind in a loop. Okay, so it's deployed now. Let's go ahead and test it one more time. Final. Read all these emails so it's, or it's done. Yeah, it's done. Okay, let's see. One more time. Hello. Sign up. Waiting for an email. No. Nothing. Maybe it went to spam. No, not yet. Was it sent? And also, let's see. The email was confirmed. Somewhere here. confirmed at somehow it's written that it was confirmed, but it was not. I don't know why. Let's wipe the database just to make resetting the database, wiping it, reapplying migrations, and we are fresh. Now let's go ahead and sign up again. So maybe that was the rate limit. They said there is a rate limit for the emails. Maybe we just hit it, you know. What's the rate limit? Supabase, email, rate limit. How we can... What are those? What? Only sends 3 email in an hour. God, probably we won't be able to do that again. Let's try. Okay, we here. User is here. Information sent was not confirmed yet. And email is here. And let's check first if we can log in without the confirmation. Email not confirmed. Okay, cool. Somehow someone was able to bypass it last time. I don't know like why. I really wanted to work on that as well, but I guess not the case. Like we will test it later, I guess. Let's see the confirmation. So now, do we have it? Yes. Bang. Okay. So we were redirected with some kind of code. This one. And then it removed. It was removed. So let's see. I think it was caught by middleware. Just wondering. Date session. This one. Nope. Nope. House callback. Yeah. Is it? It's what Twitch uses. Here, redirect to house callback. And I don't know what it does. It redirects to next. Change code for session. Okay, so it basically just after the redirection, it automatically authenticates user. And now we are not automatically. So I think we need to use that URL actually instead. Why is it not same? Full URL direct right match one allow list. Interesting. I bypassed the Twitch login, not the sign up. Talking about last time. Oh, thanks. And how did you do that? Can you save me some time, please, and just me. Okay, I think there is an option to automatically sign in the user, probably somehow redirecting here to the same page, auth callback. But let's not do that now. I will just write it to our to-do list. Um, use auth callback for normal login to use code and apply session correctly. Okay, there was a local host on URL token. Change it to the actual URL. So you did not bypass it. Like if you sign in with the Twitch, it means you are I remember there was an email that like didn't look right. So it was definitely not a Twitch. Or do you have this email? Okay. Let's test the Twitch authentic. I'm opening streamsaga.space here and signing in my Twitch account. I was redirected back here and I'm signed in. So yes, this works because we were redirected to this callback. And yeah, we have this user here. Yes. Yep. Cool. Can log in. Yeah, all good now. Okay, so we tested this basic functionality. Maybe we shouldn't direct user to login page after sign up. Yeah, we will do that later here. Let's write it down to make sure. Or make sure we check that. Change email confirmation to something more beautiful. Yeah. Where is it? Email from sign up. Ugly. Maybe let's generate something here. Gemini. Or maybe here. So we can keep it in the project. Okay, got this. This. Emails. New file. Sign up. HTML. So let's now focus. Make this sign up confirmation email. I have problem with word which the email was mine, but I didn't have the confirmation. Somehow it was saved into the. I mean, you don't have to confirm it with the Twitch because you basically use the external verification for that. Probably that's why. Because now I also logged in with my account that I didn't have to confirm anything. But I tried already to log in with the one that was not confirmed yet, and it did not let me in. So I guess we are good to go for now. Like the basic pen testing, we can do that. Okay, so we have a new design here. Hope it kept the required template. Yes, it's here. Try it again. I actually wonder whether it's gonna send me email again or pipe the database. Oh, or just remove the user. Okay. This one. And sign out. Sign up. Yeah, I'm already signed up, so I don't think we'll do that. Let's just remove me. I will do that again. Oh, yes. And oh, I did not apply it. Oh my god, sorry. I think I have to rest today. Oh, nice. Look, has a preview here. Very beautiful. For security purposes, you can only request this after 1 second. I did not do this, so I don't know what limitation is it. Will I get one? Oh, it's in spam already. But it's not spam. Report not spam. Looks okay. Finally. That's much more production ready, right? Create an account. You can safely ignore this email. Amazing. Amazing. Here. Follow the design. Awesome. So we finish this. Still testing functionality. You know what? Since our next thing was reset password functionality, let's just give this task to AI so it can start working on that. And we gonna have to I think we did not properly implement this, maybe. Like, I'm wondering how is it the reset gonna work, but okay. Create new file for the that password. We'll create us a new email for the password reset, and meanwhile I'll try to figure out how to do that. So let's Supabase. have that already set up. I guess. Check. Middleware here. Important, you must return this report. This. Here. If you're creating a new response object, pass the request. Okay. So what it does here is only checks the authentication. Okay, because we are not getting the website. I think they have an error in their documentation. Yeah. So basically this is what we tried to do. Sign up the user. They pass it here. You don't specify redirect URL user site URL. Did you? Okay. This is what happened to us. So better read the documentation, I guess. Let's try again with the redirect link. Also, let's read about them. Using passwordless sign-in third-party providers. Redirect to parameter. Well, it's separate signs. They're linked. I guess we are gonna have to keep that for time. Let's put it as a first thing. Research how redirect links work. Reset. Information. Reset. We are gonna use this immediately too. So I'm just now planning, you know, for the next stream because we're gonna have to finish now, and like there is some progress. There was some time lost, just wasted basically, but I think it's okay. We can do sign in with Web3 next time as well. We could like it. And let's move these ones here. Finished. So yeah, so today we connected the domain, We tested the authentication. We did many mistakes. Also, we learned on different ways how to use the logging system in the Cloudflare workers. They actually work. They do work. They finish the bug, and we learned a couple of tricks how on the Supabase authentication. We are gonna continue on that next time. Probably I will prepare a little bit so we have like more structural stream next time about this out, or we will just test together and waste more time. We will see. And also we changed the email to this really nice and beautiful version. Can I do it dark here? Anyway, and that's it. So see you on the next stream. It's gonna be tomorrow already, so 6 p.m. again as usual. And I'm actually considering moving them a little bit earlier. I know that it's like for some of you it's too late already, like that, or too early, but I will see. I'll see, because usually like I'm yawning on the stream, so kind of tired after the work. But we'll see. Tomorrow it's gonna be at 6. That's 100% for sure. And yeah, we will see. Let me see if there is anything in the chats. Thank you for the reactions. Thank you everyone for joining today. I don't feel so terrible. Like if I could have wasted this time alone by myself, 30 minutes, I would be really upset. But since we were together, I'm not that upset. And we have some progress. So see you tomorrow. Same time, same project, same season, until it's done, until it's production ready, and then we are gonna start something new. And thank you again. Bye bye.